Hi guys, welcome to my weekly life mentoring video. So this week I want to help you and give you a starting point as to how to begin or where to begin to make changes in your lifestyle. So often we spend a lot of time, kind of dreaming about what we want or complaining about what we don't want anymore, and we kind of just stay in this circle of wishing and complaining and wishing and complaining, and nothing actually manifests in our life, which becomes really frustrating. And so, if you're feeling right now like your life is maybe heavy on your shoulders, or you're not necessarily satisfied with your life right now, or you're not, feeling excited about waking up in the morning and going through your day, there's probably a few changes that you might need to make. And sometimes it feels like just a gigantic mountain to climb. But if we break it down into realistic and simple steps, it's actually really quite easy to move forward towards our dreams and our goals. So I'm always working through my signature formula, which is intention, action, and letting go. So I'm going to give you a few tools to help you just find a starting point in terms of beginning to create what you want in your life and beginning to let go of what's not serving you anymore or what's not making you happy. So the first thing I want you to do once you're finished watching this video, or whenever you have a little moment for yourself, is to take a pen and a paper, and I just want you to brainstorm and write out everything that comes to mind. So write out what you want more of, what you want less of, what you want to get rid of, and just let everything out, because the more you keep everything inside and the more you stay in just that dream mode, the less things are actually going to happen in your life. And so the goal of the work I do with my clients, and the work I want to do with you, is to help you make things happen. So that's the first thing. Just sit down, make yourself some tea, really make this a moment for yourself. This is one of my favorite activities, actually, and I do this all the time. And this is just like a little mini note taking that I do, and I do this all the time. I just map out and get out on a piece of paper what I want, where I'm going, my goals. And it helps to just start to make your dreams more real, more concrete. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, where you've had a dream or something you wanna create in your life, and you've been keeping it to yourself. And the first time you tell someone, in that moment, your dream or your goal just feels so much more real, just because you said it to someone, just because you got it out of yourself. And so you want to start communicating with the universe and letting those messages be heard. So get everything out on paper, brainstorm, and don't worry about how you're writing or what you're writing. You just want to write and write and write and write until you feel that everything's out. Then I want you to make yourself just a short list, like maybe 3 or 4 key points of the first things that you want to change. Okay, so the first things that are most important to you, that you feel that if I could just, change these 2 or 3 things, I would already feel so much better about my life. And this is going to be your short term or medium term goals for the next couple of months. Okay, and once those things are really clear, I want you to take another piece of paper, and this is my secret formula that you can get on my website as well if you sign up to my newsletter, which I call the 1111. And the 1111 is a lucky number. And so I want you to write down what you can do once a day, once a week, once a month, and once a year to help you make these changes happen. So if you're, for example, one of your goals is to just dedicate an hour for yourself a week. What can you do once a day, once a week, once a month, or once a year to help you make that happen? And so maybe that's setting in your schedule an hour every day or every week for a specific activity. And so you can just play around with it. And this secret formula, which is 1111, can change as you move forward, because what you want might change, what you need might change, and the reality of your life might change also your schedule. Okay? So just take each goal. Try not to have more than 3 or 4 for your short or medium term, and see how you can move forward towards those goals with the 1111 formula. And the last part is I want you to then put everything aside, detach from your goals or the results, and just relax. One of the worst things that we can do, and one of the things that a lot of us do, is we overdo our actions and we don't leave any space or time for things to grow. So if you imagine um, my formula of intention, action, and letting go as um, wanting to grow something in your garden. So the intention is you're planting a seed. So, for example, if you want to eat carrots, don't plant potatoes. Okay, so you're planting seeds so you can grow carrots. Once you've planted the seed, this is your intention, then you need to water it so it'll grow. So this is your actions. Your actions are your 11-11, what you're going to be doing once a day, once a week, once a month, and once a year to move forward. And so if you water your plant 3 times a day, every day, for like 3 months, you're going to suffocate it and it's going to die. So you're not going to get any carrots, and your garden is going to be a big swamp. So you need to know when to water and then when to let the sun just shine in and let things kind of grow on its own. And it's the same thing when we're trying to make something happen for ourselves. And so the knowing when to not water your plant is the letting go part. And this is when we want to kind of let life step in and do its work a little bit. We want to restore our energy so that we're not moving forward exhausted and frustrated and impatient. And it's also a moment just to trust in the process and trust in our actions. So I hope that this video will help you to just have a starting point to starting to create whatever it is you want in your lifestyle right now. And if you have any questions or you want any more information, you can go to my website at jenniferjane.ca. And you can, if you need, you can also book a yoga therapy session with me or a life mentoring session to get a bit more support if that's what you need. And you can also just shoot me some questions on my Facebook page, Jennifer Jane, or by email, and I will be happy to help you. Have a wonderful week.